We start with the debate over how the state should fund public education. It's our first look today at some of the details the consultant is proposing to the state. The CEO spoke today during a joint committee meeting at the Capitol. Our Quentin Smith joins us now with more.
Tommy, there are nearly 480,000 students grades K through 12 in the state. And during today's presentation, the group EdBuild recommended that the state increase its funding by several $100s per student.
In its 80-page findings report, EdBuild presented to state lawmakers on Monday a new educational formula that'll give a new way to fund schools in the state. The findings recommend basing the funding increase on student enrollment and not student attendance, and increases based on student needs such as English language learners, special education, and low-income students. EdBuild CEO Rebecca Sibilia says the group recommends students be funded between $4,300 and $5,000 each. However, that decision is ultimately left up to the legislature.
Right now, what we're saying is that we want to make sure that certain students within the formula are prioritized at the right level.
And now it's time for the heavy lifting on our part, and we need to look at it in line by line and see which parts of it that we can put together in a bill.
In EdBuild's report, it shows that some students would get more money. 20% more money would be funded to low-income students, 20% for English language learners, and more money for high schoolers and special needs students. The group also suggests removing the current 27% rule.
I'm not saying that the state should eliminate a guarantee in terms of what is being provided or what is being raised locally. We have not made a recommendation, for instance, to eliminate the fact that local communities should raise 28 mills, which is what the minimum local requirement is in law. What we are saying is that we are recommending that the state not guarantee more money from the state than what those 28 mills would produce, and that would be eliminating the 73% guarantee.
District 7 Senator Ha Bryan is one of the original authors of the current Mississippi Adequate Education Program. He gave his thoughts on EdBuild's recommendations.
And it's also vague, you can't tell for sure, but it certainly appears that what she has in mind is for the state of Mississippi to put less money into public education than current law provides, and to force local school districts to raise ad valorem taxes, to raise taxes on cars and homes and businesses.
Now again, these are strictly just recommendations. If any changes were to happen, they'd have to be passed as law by the legislature. Tommy, back to you.